What's going on? Higher Potcast, Hung Nasty. We're here with another episode. Joined as always is Shagwellin or Shaggy, like zoinks. And we're here with Jay from the Farmers Cup as we get ready for another installment of the Farmers Cup. This time it's the 420 edition 2026 award sesh.
Thanks, Hung. We're back at it. We can't stop. We won't stop.
So excited.
So when is the next Farmers Cup?
Farmers Cup is this weekend, Saturday, May 30th. And we're back at it with the 420 edition. So how we do it is the 420 edition means that all the judges had their judge kits on 420. Gave them about 2-3 weeks to judge everything. And now we're celebrating the winners and announcing the winners and celebrating the plant a month later on the 30th.
So this is going to be the result?
Yeah, this is the competition results. So we will announce all the winners on stage, live and direct, right here in sunny San Diego on Saturday.
And how many categories was in the judges' kit for this 420 edition?
Oh man, we had a ton. The 420 editions, one where we spread it out. So we have edibles, we have concentrates, we have flour, we have home grow, personal use, rosin, vape pens. Forgetting something, but we had, I'd say, probably about 15 to 20 different categories broken down between those respective main categories.
And about how many brands did we have compete in it?
Man, this time we had close to 70 brands. I
love that.
Yeah, it was crazy this time. You know, the category that really stuck out, all of them were amazing. Shout out to all the brands. But the one that stood out was it was the vape category. Like,
really?
Yeah, I usually wouldn't be saying that, but we had so many new devices.
Like pens and cards?
Yeah, vapes and cards. Yeah, vape pens. We're at a peak, I think, with vapes where they're not just putting distillate in it anymore and just calling it a day. Like there's live resin that I couldn't believe, live rosin, the devices themselves, the technology. It's almost AI. I don't think they're at the AI pens yet, but it's damn near close. So yeah, it was a bunch of brands, a bunch of competitors.
Stoners love the convenience.
That's what it is. That's what everything's changing to be.
Yep.
You guys both work in dispensaries. You see it.
Constantly. It's mostly people coming out of town or people trying it like for the first time or something like that. It's just so convenient. So many people vape on nicotine. So it's just, the go-to that they know.
Yeah, it's different because, it's like it kind of changes the culture a little bit. But when I grew up, we were splitting down Swisher Sweets. Mm-hmm. It was like a whole ceremony to actually roll a joint. It would take a little bit of time for real. Like if you think about it,
you'd all gather around the table and everything.
Exactly.
That's where you're talking your shit.
Yeah, and one person's breaking it up, taking the seeds out. Yeah, for those younger folks, we had seeds in our weed back then in the 90s and the 2000s. But
seeds and stems.
Yeah, ain't got to worry about that no more. Most of it were spoiled. But yeah, the convenience, it's just with anything, like it's the Amazon era. People just want it live and direct right there. I mean, I just took a vape pen rip and it was like a dab in the car.
There you go. That's actually one thing I don't do often. Like vapes, I get them all the time. I give them away and everything because that's the one thing I love about California where we're at is I just have access to my flower bong anytime. I can keep a little one in the car. I can walk outside. So I always have access to a flower, but I definitely understand for people that just want something quick and easy.
I love bong rips, so you can't.
I love it.
Nothing like a clean bong, that first rip. Sheesh. Especially if you suck it through, snap.
Exactly.
Speaking of bongs, what's been the one it's been becoming a custom now at all the Farmers Cup events are the giant ones that we have.
The 6 joint sours?
Yeah, man. So
how many of those do we have now?
We got 2. We're working on 3. John Sour Glass, you heard that?
And those are made available to all the attendees at Farmers Cup.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're trying to switch the activations at our event. So instead of just coming to our event and looking at stuff, we want people to be interactive with the booths. And at our particular booth, we provide a 6-foot bong experience, I guess we can call it. You can come by. The bong is blown by a local glass blower right here in San Diego.
Sour
Glass, Big John. Shout out to Big John. He's been doing it for 1973. He's a true OG.
Yep.
And
Original creator of the Zong too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, he definitely is. So
still in San Diego.
Still in San Diego, right down the street, actually, right in National
Still
City.
doing his thing.
Yeah, he blew those custom for our events, and how it came about is pretty interesting because he's one of his highlights in his bong making career. He's always been proud of. When I was talking to him, is he was on stage. He blew a 7-foot or 8-foot glass bong for Cypress Hill when they came here in San Diego in late 90s to perform. And they actually they ripped bong loads of that on stage. Oh, yeah. And I always remembered that. So one time I was like, hey, man, that'd be cool to have something like that at our event. And he surprised me with it. He was like, look, I got this for the event. And we just been rocking with it every time. So, yeah, if you come to our booth at the event, if you missed the 6-foot bong, look for the guy in the mustache right here with the giant joint. Yeah, that's another surprise. Hung Nasty is going to be rolling a superstar.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
So you want to step up to the challenge, whether you want to hit the 6-footer or rip a 1/4-pound joint?
Or I'm going to be walking around with a chest piece student glass at some point too.
Oh, man.
So, I have
There's
to pull
some
that
options for sure.
Absolutely. Even with the VIP booth, what I want to do is feature each brand, so I'm him all up. But right now we have Bear Labs from 2 to 3, but I'm going to have them come run either the dab or the flower bar, so that way you can be trying the flower from the people directly and they can talk to you.
That's perfect, man.
Yeah,
VIP lounge. We still have some VIP tickets available too, so if you're watching this, you can still grab them.
So the VIP lounge is going to be sponsored by Sessions by the Bay.
Yep. So
and my man Shaggy here is the one in charge.
Yeah,
the master of
ceremony. It's a lot
right.
to put together. Thankfully, we are still open too, so that was a big thing with staffing. But thankfully, to the community around Farmers Cup and around Sessions, around myself, we got a bunch of volunteers. So they're all
amazing.
People in the community that are going to be
volunteers?
helping. We could use just a few more. So
how can they?
Message me on Instagram, Shag Wellens Way, and I'll put you in a time slot. Pretty much, we're doing device specialists, guest experience, so like cleaning tables, checking on, making sure snacks, and then wristband checks. Which the wristband check, I know it sounds like the most boring one, but like that is the most important one. We need somebody that is just making sure anybody that comes in the VIP has a VIP wristband.
And all attendees, including volunteers, have to be 21 and up.
21 and up.
With valid ID.
Valid ID.
Make sure you have that if you want to.
Make sure when you show up to Farmers Cup, you have your ID with you.
Please
do not think you don't need it. You need your ID. We need to verify who you are and that you are of legal age.
Yeah, thanks, Shaggy. Because man,
how many times?
Yes.
we got much love for all of our friends or whatever too, but some of y'all be killing me. You show up without an ID and they say, I know Josh, or I know Hung. Like, please bring your ID.
Rodeo, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to keep everything legit, legal.
Everybody bring their IDs.
Yeah, that's just going to protect you and us. And
industry
so much time.
Industry folks, cannabis industry folks, do have complimentary entry.
Yeah, so we're bringing back our complimentary entry, so they get in for free. So
but they also have to have a valid ID.
Well, specifically, not all industry folks.
They need their valid ID too.
Yeah, they need their valid ID
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is the things we got going on for the free access. Is first of all, shout out to all our veterans here in this country. So if you are a veteran and you have served in the military in this country, honestly, we'll extend that out to a different country. But if you got proof that you are in the military, we will let you in our event for free. Right. I would suggest if it's active, veterans. Yeah, if you're a currently active, don't come. You're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But if you are a veteran, show up with your ID and some proof that you were in the military, and we'll get you in for free. And on top of that, all the bud tenders. Hey, shout out to all the bud tenders. We love y'all. We know that you guys work hard for all the brands out there, and we want to show you some extra attention and love, so you get into our event for free as well. So what you're going to need for that is your valid ID and proof that you are a bud tender at a licensed cannabis dispensary. So hopefully they have
a
your
badge.
badge.
Any
your
alternative besides a badge?
Probably like the actual schedule if you can pull up or something.
Yeah, that part gets a little tricky. Don't try to pull a fast one on us.
Right. We're not checking pay stubs.
Yeah, but if you do have anything that you can prove that you are, bring your badge. That's
the best way.
Yeah, that's the best way. Other than that, we do have an industry discount. So if you're a grower, if you can prove that you work in the industry, like let's say that you work for a manufacturing, we do have a discount as well. Other than that, it's $25 to get in. VIP is around like $50. Super reasonable.
What would be the best way for, say, like a brand rep in the industry to come in? Because they don't usually have a badge.
For sure.
They don't get IDs like that.
they got to prove it some way. If you can't prove it, unfortunately, we're not going to give you that discount. You got to prove it. And whatever that may be, that's, if you got a paycheck, a stub, somebody.
There's easy ways to prove it. If you work in the industry now, it's not under the table anymore. You should have something.
Yeah, for sure. But they're invited as well. And like I said, there is an industry discount. You just go on eventhigh.io, check it out. I think it's $5, I think, for the industry.
Support it. This is an event that's been going on for how long?
We've been rolling for about 10 years now. Yeah, I can't even believe it.
I remember when it started as the job market over in Del Mar and stuff. I remember when you guys had a booth like that.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, we used to do a job fairs.
Auxiliary events. We had the Farmers Cup, and then we had other events, job market, Earth Day.
Yeah. I mean, it actually started with the San Diego Cannabis Farmers Market in 2015 or something. And it was called the San Diego Cannabis Farmers Market. This is back in Prop 215, though. So we were just...
No, that was before I moved out here.
Yeah.
I was here in 2017, so...
Yeah, I mean, and everything changed with the laws and everything, so we had to switch it over. So at first, we didn't want to... Events were getting rated when the laws switched over in 2018. So that's why you saw us doing a lot of job fairs and,
You're talking
and
about
Earth Day.
Prop 64, when Prop 64 passed.
Yeah, let's not forget, we're not too far into this legalization here, folks. And, it was only a couple years ago where events and grows and dispensaries were getting rated. And this is before Prop 64 took place in about 2017. So, it hasn't been too long, but I'm just glad we're at now. At least we can do these events again.
And you guys have done it the right way, and that's what's allowed it to grow.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's one thing, following these laws with the cannabis industry has always been a little weird, just because they're so fickle and they change, and the powers that be look at us as certain ways. But thank God we have an attorney, Kelly Hayes. We just basically asked her, look, Kelly, can you just guide us on how to do these legal? And we just follow these certain guidelines, and we don't. That's why.
Shout out to Kelly.
Yeah, big shout out to Kelly Hayes.
She's a magician, man. She's a lawyer really among lawyers in the industry.
There's not too many lawyers that appreciate cannabis and have love for our industry or our culture. She's one of the rare ones. So if you need any legal advice, or if you need an attorney for your business, Kelly Hayes is the way to go. And that's why we do still have personal grow competition too. It's not all about just straight up licensed, because we know the culture is bigger than that. The culture, you have home growers, and let's be real, there's still a black market out there. And I'm not trying to say we're supporting the black market, with our events, but we're not gonna discriminate as, if you're doing your thing, we're not going to dig in you and be like, hey, what are you doing exactly? You can't come in our event. No, we know there's a culture out there. If you're a home grower out there, you can come to our event as well. And we got love for you too.
And everybody's trying to grow it. That's the biggest thing, is we're all trying to grow the industry. And I love it, because that's where some of the best of flower has come from. I remember the Poo-Tang from Mama and Papa OG a few years ago.
Damn, you remember that? That was fire.
That was so good. That purple tangy. Oh,
that was so fire. We never saw anything like that since. That was the prime sativa. And there's a distinction here. People think that if you're a home grower, you're automatically a trapper and you're breaking the law and shit. That is just simply not true. Just to get this straight, there's people who grow the plant just for the love of the plant or for personal use. Just
because different patients, just so many things.
Exactly.
We've even had some home growers that have participated in Farmers Cup that have evolved into positions in the licensed industry. They've become
100%.
Pretty well-known cultivators out there.
Yeah, actually, I'll go. Let's go back in time to 2016. Jetty. I was looking at one of our. I already gave it away. Jetty Extracts. So Jetty Extracts was one of the ones that were in our original competition back in 2016, and I just was reminded of that because I saw one of our ballots from back then. And they won, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is the same Jetty Extracts that is around now."
Live, when we were doing live judging,
they entered that competition.
Jetty is out of the Bay Area.
Well, they were founded here, but I think they're all over now. They're in every dispensary you can think of.
And I love how they constantly keep evolving too, because they'll come in and then they kind of phased out, and then they've made a really good pushback.
Yeah, there was a couple other brands in there that are still around, but that's a great point, Hung. Is if you're an old school brand here in California and you're still around from back in Prop 215, props to you, because you went from a black market, probably getting raided, probably risking your life growing this weed or whatever it was, and now you're in a legal
Probably doing
spot.
Farmer's Cup.
Yeah, man. And they're still doing Farmer's Cup. So
there was one thing I was thinking about the evolution of the Farmer's Cup event. The one thing that changed everything was COVID. We had to change. That's when we started doing we changed the whole thing. We went from live judging to judges' kits, right?
Yeah.
And we had to do a award video during that time.
You remember that? You guys both did those little videos, remember?
Right.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was the
Forgot about
award
those days just now.
So wait, what you're talking about for Saturday is a kind of like an evolution from that time during COVID when we had to create the judges' kit, because we had to get it into people's hands.
Yeah.
The product.
Yeah. That was a funky time, man. Yeah, we actually
So
relaunched.
it's kind of funny if you think about it. Like,
That was actually a good thing.
if it wasn't for COVID,
before that, probably wouldn't have these
the Farmers
take-home
Cup
judges.
wouldn't look. It might not look the way it does now.
Yeah, hey man, I'll admit,
if it wasn't for COVID, as horrible as it was, COVID was horrible, but
we were gonna shut down. Like when COVID happened, we did it was the Hemp Culture Festival, and we did that event the day COVID got announced on the news. I remember it was at our damn event, and I was like sitting in my car. And I was like, oh damn! Like we were about to launch the Farmers Cup after that, and we had two decisions. We were just gonna shut it down because how are we gonna do a cup or a Farmers Cup
when you can't be
when
around
you can't
people.
be around people?
And especially sharing joints.
Oh, sharing. We were going to be a super spreader at the time. We didn't know anything. We were just all scared and shit. You know how it was. But yeah, anyways, we had a choice. Well, you were saying
many
we had a
of
choice
those
to
events
stop or keep on going.
did we do more than one event during COVID?
Yeah, hell yeah, we did. We were strong, bro.
So
We
that
did
was
3
when
a
we were
year.
Farmers Cup virtual edition.
Virtual edition.
We were the virtual edition.
I never thought that would work, man.
That
To
was
be
it.
honest,
It just went Farmers Cup virtual edition. That was the Farmers Cup as far as we knew it during COVID.
You know what really drove it is people were just stuck at home and there was nothing to fucking do, and we had this thing. And we were like, how are we going to get this to the people? Like, that's the thing. You can't come to our event. How are we going to get it to you?
And then that's when we came up with the idea of channeling it through
the dispensaries. Yeah. And we had that idea. Let's find a dispensary who we can work with. And we're still working with them to this day. Steph, she is the one who took a chance on us. She was working with AGA at the time, a green alternative in Otay Mesa. And she basically convinced the management to work with us on that.
And they've been with us since.
And they've been working with us since, even up to this day.
And now we have
down with them.
Yeah.
the premier dispensary in San Diego, Sessions by
and
the Bay,
Sessions by the Bay
now, which is natural because they have a lounge.
Yeah. Shout out to Sessions by the Bay and AGA. Sessions by the Bay. I've known one of the owners, Alex, for a long time, and he's been working on this thing forever. So it's really good to work with people that we know that we've been working with already. And they're letting us do it.
And we're doing, naturally they're collaborating over the last
big time
several Farmers Cups now. So
yeah, they've been our lounge sponsor,
quickly becoming a household name in the VIP section.
Oh yeah,
yep. And this one's going to be fun too. I'm so stoked. And the VIP section is usually off by the fountain. This year, it's going to be right next to the stage. So your VIP tickets is literally getting your best seats in the house. It'll be for all the performances, for the award ceremony. So, and it's going to be big, pumped. Like 35, 40 feet right next to the
So we're looking at like a completely new, different VIP experience at Farmers Cup.
Yeah, we're going to enhance it.
So speaking of the stage, let's talk about the lineup. Who do we have at this round?
Yeah, I'm super pumped about this round. We're very prideful about our music here in San Diego, and especially right now in the hip hop culture, there's been some controversy about San Diego artists, and we have one of the biggest San Diego artists that's ever came out of San Diego, Rob Stone. He came out with a huge hit. It went international, billion streams. Chill Bill. Rob Stone, 2 Damn Phones. I'm not going to start rapping for y'all on here, but if you know that song.
With the Kill Bill
beat behind it.
Beat.
Yeah. So he's coming back to San Diego. I think he mentioned something like 3 or 4 years. He hasn't performed here, so we're super happy to host him. He's going to bring his crew. He has a new album dropping, so he will be headlining at, I believe, 7 o'clock. So if you got the VIP tickets, you could chill on a VIP table and watch him perform. We have Reverie coming fresh off of her vacation in Thailand. Reverie she's from LA, but she got amazing music. She's with the culture. She has some really deep hip hop like music she's doing. So we love to support female artists and especially just good music. We also have an up and coming artist, Amaya Jane. She's right out of San Diego. She's a Filipino young artist, and she's been really doing her thing. And we're happy to host her as well. We got a bunch of other. I'll just go through them. We got Soul Spitters coming out. Shout out Michael Gabriel, Oside Lens, and all the other homies on there. They're going to be performing.
Those guys
as well.
are from Oceanside.
Oceanside, Vista area, North County. Soul Spitters, yeah. So who else we got? DJ Gummy's going to be premiere doing the DJ all day.
Also San Diego local.
Yep. Teal Ideal. She's going to be performing with the dance crew.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when the Loonies did their thing 2 years ago. There was a dance crew there.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, but she has a whole dance crew that's going to be shown. It's super dope. Shout out to them. And we got YH Young Hustle Lavelle. We also have APC Jet Li. We got G Money Mon and Family coming through. Super dope artists. A lot of them up and coming.
Mostly hip hop, all hip hop.
This time we're doing all hip hop. Yeah.
So we're doing like a San Diego highlight.
I would say San Diego. Yeah, 99%
hip hop
San
highlight.
Diego. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Adam 22 doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Hey, right. Let's talk that shit, right? And hey, if you're a San Diego artist, come check out our event. Maybe we'll feature you on the next one.
Whether you support or you doubt the San Diego hip hop scene, we're gonna be showing a huge chunk of it.
Yeah.
At the next Farmers Cup.
Yeah, I mean, San Diego, I'm not going to lie, now that we're talking about it, does get kind of slept on sometimes because we are right next to LA. LA is the biggest, market in the world, some people will say. But San Diego is the second biggest market, and we got better weather and tacos, I'm just saying.
Oh, absolutely. And sleep on us. Come visit. But, if you want to move, stay up in LA.
I mean, nobody's talking shit about the tacos.
Yeah, right. But yeah, man, it's going to be a great day. We got amazing performances. If you're not there for the weed, come through for the performances.
What is the food situation?
Oh, food situation is going to be amazing. So we got my brother-in-law, JL, runs the best Hawaiian food in San Diego right now, Papa's Pacific Barbecue. He's going to be there. He has these amazing Hawaiian bowls with a loco chicken, or no, huli chicken. You remember the one at our event? He's going to be there.
That was so good.
I know you're talking about.
So good.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
I'm already getting an order.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
cousin can throw down.
We also got one of the biggest taco shops in San Diego coming through, Los Panchos Tacos. They do a off-brand called Rolly's Tacos, and shout out to Rolly. He's one of the owners over there. They've been doing this thing, I think 1973 or something they've been open, and we're just really blessed to have them. They got these cups with 5-roll tacos. It's amazing. We also have Amaretti drinks coming out. They do these exotic mocktails. It's a Thai cafe they're straight up from Thailand doing real
one of those cafes.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's gonna be right at our event.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want Thai tea or a sticky mango rice, we're going to have some really, really good food. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, Killer Pizza. We just got Killer Pizza on board. Exotic pizza right out the oven.
And then isn't the venue also going to be offering some kind of concessions?
That got put on hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dealing with these events, there's a million different
Is there
pieces.
any space for any other, any food truck want to
We're
roll through? Is it going to be open for that?
No. We're
packed.
Actually, we are sold out. As of yesterday, we're sold. We are beyond sold out.
About how many vendors you think?
We're creeping on 75 vendors. Yeah. I mean, if you need a space, let me know. We could try to fit you in there, but it's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be tight. It might
it's gonna be
table.
tight. Yeah, it might just be a table. Yeah.
So still reach out. There might be something there. Maybe something in the parking lot.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but yeah. Actually, I'll go on to, since we just highlighted the super positive, we do have one kind of negative change, not the biggest, but I might as well just say it. So the venue is charging for parking this time. it is just one of the changes, and I'm not saying it's a big negative, but it is what it is. They're charging for parking. It's going to be about $20. But the good thing about that is, if you remember last time we had a parking issue, and with these events getting bigger, parking's always an issue. Yeah. But they're going to have like actual attendees out there, or tenants out there, like guiding you, parking for you, doing all that. So
that also means Uber, Lyft, taxi,
exactly.
All that.
Exactly.
Ride share, carpool.
Call up your
friends.
You could try to park on Convoy.
Yeah.
So there you go. So, is there any other like installations or things that people are getting hyped about?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So we do have educational panels, and we pride ourselves in having an event that is not just for recreational. You can go have fun in, but you can like learn some stuff at our event. So if you're interested in the cannabis space and you want to see the local regulations changing in San Diego, we have two really good educational panels. One of them is featuring the San Diego Social Equity Network, and these are the leaders of the social equity here in San Diego. And what that means is they're a direct part of the cannabis new regulations with the county. And if you are a social equity applicant for the cannabis and you want to get in the space as far as business, they might put you up on game on how to do that. But that is a great segue to let you know we do have also another one that is going to be focused directly on the San Diego new regulations. And on top of that, and let me break that down real quick. So San Diego County has always had a ban on cannabis. I know it's crazy to think, but that's why our industry, in my opinion, hasn't really elevated to the point it's supposed to be because of these regulations, and we've had a ban, but now they just opened up the doors. So now in San Diego County, we can have legal and licensed grows, and you can grow weed for a business purposes. We're going to have, and this is outdoor, indoor, and mixed light. So this will, just imagine the farms coming that are going to be out of San Diego. We got the best weather in the game.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we do have more dispensaries coming. Some would argue that that's a bad thing. It's a good thing, but it's going to make our industry more robust. We also have opportunities for more lounges. Which I know Sessions by the Bay wants to be the only one, but it needs to open up. It does need to open up. So there'll be more lounges, grows, more opportunity for business. And if you want to learn how to get in that business or you're interested about it, come to our educational events and learn how to do it. The other one we have is a Schedule III federal legalization panel. So if you're interested on even what that's going to look like, it's going to be big. Like, love it or hate it, the Schedule III is going to open up the door to banking for our industry.
That's going to be the biggest thing.
Hopefully it's going to free the prisoners eventually, not now, but eventually. And then it'll just elevate the business. Imagine now you can get a loan in a few years. Maybe you can get a loan, $1 million loan to do a big cannabis business. Right now, you can't do any of that. No. The banks will straight up tell you no.
And it's going to be safer for businesses to operate with the banking system, and you'll be able to pay by credit cards and stuff at that point.
Yeah.
And so there'll be no, we can do debit, but it'll be $350 charge, and we give you money back. It'll be like, nope, here's the cost. Okay, tap, boom, done. You're good.
Exactly. And there's 1,000,001 things for that could open up, especially for medical too. But let's talk about it, and that's going to be at our event, so you can check it out at our event. Yep. We also have a few other things going on. We have the double bubble going on. That's a visit the jackpot. He's going to bring out 2 bubbles this time, so he has a blower that he's going to put.
The hot box.
You remember the hot? He's basically going to be hot boxing
the balloons.
in the giant balloons, and he's going to bring out 2 of them.
And it gets smoky. I was in there for like 5 minutes last time, and you can't see anything. You can't see people like across from you. It is.
Yeah. I did that.
It's a fun hot box.
I did that at the last one, the farmer's cut that fell on my birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they were there. They had the 1 bubble.
Yeah.
But now they're going to bring out 2.
Double bubble.
So we got 2 jackpot. Smoke bubbles, big ass hot box apparatus.
Yeah. And we are doing also the live judging this time. We only have a few more tickets. We only have, I think, 15 spots of each, which is going to sell right away.
So we're bringing back live judging.
We're doing live judging.
It's probably been over 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like about 10 years. We now have a judging partner, Buddhist. So shout out to Buddhist. But they're going to be guiding the judging experience. So I'll just announce it right here. We're going to take the 3 top best of the flower from the personal use category and the 3 top best of the winners from the license category. And we're going to pit them up against each other. We're doing this for fun. We're doing this just to see what's what. But we thought it'd be an amazing thing to do this at our event. We're also doing the same thing for rosin. So the 3 top best rosins of both categories, we're going to put them together and see what's the best. Blind judging, by the way.
And that experience is still available?
That is, there's only about 5 or 6 tickets.
How much is that?
That's got to be online.
It's about
purchase?
$50. It's about $50.
Can they purchase that experience at the event?
It's going to be sold out. It's gonna be sold out. Yeah. If it's not, you can purchase that.
I was like, I'm about to buy one right now. So.
Yeah. And it's a little different from what you're used to. So don't go here expecting to take home a big bag of stuff. You're going to be basically coming and doing a live judging. That means that you're going to sit down and you're going to smoke and see which is the best.
You're going to get really high and ask for your opinion.
That'll be my break time in between.
It's going to be
the VIP.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, all right, folks. It looks like there's going to be a lot of things changing in the cannabis industry. And a lot of those changes are going to be highlighted at the Farmers Cup 420 edition 2026 award sesh. The results of the 420 edition judges kit.
Yeah.
As well as the return of live judging. Rob Stone makes his homecoming.
That's right.
From Oceanside to bless the stage as our one of our headliners. We got the VIP section being run by our very own Shaggy.
And the first time the mesh tray machine will be there fully wrapped.
Nice.
Because I wasn't able to park it last time. So we're going to have it the first time the mesh tray machine will be outside Farmers Cup.
We're going to find out why we call him Shaggy.
Yep.
And one more question I wanted to ask. How many entries were there? How many products were there total?
Man, the list was massive this time. I think it was like about 150.
150 samples. Somebody got all the kits.
Yeah.
So you didn't get your judge's kit. You slept.
Yeah.
You need to get the next one. All right. See you at Farmers Cup this Saturday at the Sheraton. Shout out to Jay. Thank you, Shaggy.
Appreciate y'all. See you this weekend. Peace.